Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Heads up, this is going to be a chatty video. I'm feeling chatty. The sun's out, the weather's looking great. I am so excited. I have the day off and it's payday, so it feels like a bonus. Whew. That was a mouthful. I have a quick little sticky note here to remind me of all the things I want to talk to you guys about, but mainly it was a recap for the month of May. May was busy. June looks busy as well, so we're gonna look back to the month of May and then look ahead towards the month of June. And I'm gonna also fill you in on a couple of things. Mostly I emptied out some envelopes. Extra is one of them for my bills, and also the unexpected, and I'm gonna explain why. And we're gonna go over my goals. Okay, let's get into it. Basically, my monthly layout is looking great. I finally got the stickers that I've been waiting on. These are the Budget Mom stickers. Payday, payday, payday. Those are the Budget Moms. And then these cake stickers and the bill stickers, that comes from an Etsy shop called L'Armoire des Pros. I don't know, is that it? Like French or something? Super cute. Kind of wish this was brighter. I don't know if I picked the wrong color or my screen showed a different color. So I wish these were a little like more brighter is the only way I can describe it, but super cute. It says birthday cake here, and then this is the Wi-Fi, mortgage, water, heating, phone, housing association fees, HOA, loan, electricity, and credit card. Super cute. They took a while to get here, but they're finally here, and I'm enjoying them very much. And then I just added a sticker from my collection from the Happy Planner. And yeah, so let me catch you up on the month of May. I was very bad about not putting Mother's Day here, and so that caught me a bit off guard, but I did save it for Mom. And then my birthday was a year later. Check me out, a week later, which is also fun. So let me tell you, I got spoiled, and that was super cool. I think I got a bunch of flowers, guys. My house smells so good and I love them. And then what else? My kids took me out to lunch both days, and what else? And they gifted me all the things. One of my favorite was like a coupon book that my son made himself, and it was basically like all the things I ask him to do, and he's always like no. But now I have coupons for all the things, so I'm super excited. What else? Oh, and I did some work travel. Which was a little exhausting, because sometimes when you travel for work, well, not like I do it all the time, first of all. So it's nice to get away from the office. But usually it's like work hours, and then it wasn't like work hours this time around, because like part of it was like socializing, like networking. And so I was expected to join the group for dinner, and some of the dinners kind of went lengthy, and so that was kind of annoying. Like, I'd just rather just go back to my hotel room and just be there. But anyhow, and then of course we had Memorial Day holiday. The kids came over and we did like a little cookout. I did not put Memorial Day holiday. I have to be better about putting all the things that are coming up. I think I did a little bit better job in June, because that really helps me plan ahead with my budget. So yeah, that was it for May. May was exciting. And then this is a look ahead at June. I have also quite a bit of things going on in June. Daughter's birthday is on the 6th. This also coincides with the boyfriend's son's birthday, and so his birthday is also on the 6th. I'm not sure we'll get him that weekend. So yeah, so I have to prepare for cakes. And then Father's Day, we have Father's Day, which I have not prepared for. And then my sister's birthday is on the 21st. And she's throwing herself a birthday party. It doesn't, she doesn't usually throw herself a birthday party, but this is her big 40s, and so she's doing it. And so I'm super excited. I already got her like a little gift, and so I'm set for that. And then let me tell you a story. I'm missing a number for here, and the thing is that I was working on this like layout late one night. My boyfriend was already in bed because he is waking up even more earlier than usual. There was some changes at his job, and so now he's like starting earlier than normal. And I mean like earlier, like he's up like at 3 a.m. So yeah, he was already in bed. I'm trying not to bother him, so I'm downstairs in the living room and I'm putting all my stickers, and sticker number 22 disappears. Like it falls, it something, and I looked in my planner, I looked on my robe, I looked on my pajamas. My pajamas were dark, so I could not find it for the life of me. Like I think it got stuck somewhere and I just could not. So now I'm missing a sticker. So that's the story there. I think that's all we've got for the month of June. I wanted to show you my expenses and talk about some changes moving forward. So this is my expense tracker, and kind of like how this turned out. I listed my total expenses and my total in cash that I needed to take back to the bank. Yeah, I'm not even understanding what I did here. But in the moment, it made sense. And then this is my expenses for the second half, for paycheck number 2. And they're just a hot mess. They are a hot mess. And then for whatever reason, shape or form, there's always like one account. So this is my Discover, this is my Chase credit card, this is my Bank of America, and this is my checking. There's always one account that is off for whatever reason. And I think that it's because I forget if like in this case, I think I'm off because April had some transactions that weren't paid, and so I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense. But the bottom line is that for whatever reason, there's always something off, and I'm just kind of tired of it, not gonna lie. It's a little bit stressful. But so I think what I'm gonna do moving forward is just track monthly. Forget about the paycheck. It kind of works out because I think all of my credit cards start at the beginning of the month and end at the beginning of the month. I hope they don't fluctuate. Like I haven't really bothered to track that. But we'll try that out for a few months, and hopefully that works out a little bit better and I don't have like any surprises. I did want to highlight this purchase from Nordstrom Rack because yeah, your girl isn't fancy like that. But I'm going on a vacation, guys. I haven't been like in a vacation probably like since last year, but last year didn't count because it was like to New York, which is very similar to Chicago, kind of, sort of. Like it has more skyscrapers basically, but it's the big urban city and it just felt like very much the same. But anyhow, this time around we're going to Mexico, and I'm super excited for that. The boyfriend is gonna take us to his hometown, so I'm gonna get to meet his family. So that's gonna be super exciting, and we're hoping that we could spend some time. They have like thermal waters, so Nordstrom 121. I got myself a bathing suit, guys. I'm gonna show you. It's one of those dual looks. So this is look number 1 and this is look number 2. I think I like the other side better. And then it's got like a revealing thing, but I don't have much to reveal, so it's okay. So super cute. And then I found the most adorable shoes. I think that was like 60 something, and this was like 40 something, but with tax, whatever. Are these not the cutest thing? I love the color. Of course, Nordstrom Rack, I did not pay full price, but I did check on these. Full price is like $120. Excuse me. Oh, this got like a little thing coming out. I've always wanted one of these things with like the flowers. I kind of wanted it here, envisioned it here, but this was nice. But honestly, guys, I don't know if they're going back, because I feel like these are going to be worn like maybe 3 or 4 times in my lifetime. And that's not, like, even though they were not pricey, that's still not getting your money's worth. I subscribe to the idea that like price per use. So basically that was like what, 45 divided by 4. I'm paying $11 per use. It's a bit of a splurge, but for example, if I pay $125 for a pair of gym shoes, but I wear them every day for like, let's just say a year, that's 34 cents a day. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it feels like a bit of a splurge, but I have other dress-up shoes, which I wear a lot more often. But yeah, with that color and them being like so fancy like that, I don't feel like I would be wearing them a whole lot. Plus, the boyfriend is threatening to like never take me out again, which is, you know, a story for another day. But yeah, that's what's happening. I feel like I've already talked your ear off, but I did want to go over one more thing, and that is my envelopes here. So Extra had like about $200, and now it only has $20, and the reason is, what is the reason? Let me remember. Gosh, I know one of the reasons, because I have 2 envelopes that are, oh yeah, okay, I remember. So that money went towards my washer. If you remember, if you're like an oldie, I purchased, my boyfriend and I, we purchased a new washer because the other one was starting to act up. And so yeah, we went ahead and purchased a washer, and I put it on a new credit card. And I got a bunch of like points, which turns into money. And so, but I was still on the hook for a good like $200. So I figured I'm just gonna use that money, pay that credit card off. In the process, I made a boo-boo, and so I never got to use my points, but whatever, the points are still there. And my credit card is now paid in full, so I don't have to worry about that. I do have $20 left over, and I just realized that I'm gonna be short because in my subscriptions I had $110 for my, what do you call it, my Canva. Turns out it's gonna be $120, and then I'm guessing with taxes it's gonna be $130. So I'm gonna put this $20 in here, and then my subscriptions are fully funded. That leaves me with $0 in extra, but that's okay. That's you know, I'll build it up, no problem. And then unexpected is empty. This envelope also works like a buffer. This works as a buffer for bills, and this is meant to work as a buffer for expenses. I decided to pull the money because I did have one goal that was kind of bugging me. I had put it in my month of May. It's called car maintenance, and I put a question mark because I wasn't sure if I would be able to knock it out. But I had $750 in my car maintenance fund, in my online sinking fund, and so I needed $250. So I pulled the money from here, and now I am fully funded in my car maintenance at $1,000. So that is what I did there. And let me see, let me take a look at my post-it notes. We did the May recap, we did the June look ahead, we talked about my bi-weekly expenses and how it's not working for me. We talked about why some envelopes are empty. I only have one thing to talk about, and that is my goals, and which is right here. But basically in the month of May, I was able to knock this one out, emergency fund, vacation, $1,000 each, and home and condo, which I had set aside for the month of June. So I am like overachieving on this. I am like one step ahead, which means that in June I have to figure out what I want to do for June. Do I just want to use money for the sinking funds, or do I want to work ahead and work on the LASIK? Car maintenance, I don't think I'm going to worry about just yet because, like I said, I already did fully fund that. So I probably shouldn't have put it here. Or maybe I wanted an additional 1,000, but I'm okay with 1,000 for now. So I don't want to worry about this. So what I'll probably do is bump up the LASIK to June. And then in July, since all these will be taken care of, maybe I'll work on my phone and so on and so on. Yeah, that I think I like that plan. Anyhow, that is all I wanted to talk to you about. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. It's a little bit new for me. But yeah, I felt like I had a lot to get off my chest. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you like more of these videos. Thank you all so much for listening and for being here, and I really appreciate it. That's all I gotta say. Love you guys. Bye. Take care.